Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, as always, is bringing up the rear. Alright, we'll go ahead and get going. Don't know what's in the store. Any free gems today? I guess yesterday's deal for the daily deals. I restarted the computer first thing this morning thinking I'd be on time if I get everything going. And it was really, really close. Really close to being on time, but had to, I don't know, the computer and Arena both were a little bit slower than usual. And it looks like the trend is continuing. Still waking up the computer. What's going on this morning? Well, too bad I don't have any good jokes or anything to entertain with for the moment. Hopefully this thing will get going. Usually about, when I turn this thing on and we start Arena, get ready to stream, I might have one, I don't know, once in the morning it'll do this for just a few seconds. This is a little out of the ordinary. Don't usually have this much trouble. We may have to restart. Alright, I'll give it just a few more seconds and then I guess I will restart. I guess I'll stop the stream long enough to... Oh. Alright, good. Okay, this looks fine. We don't need any of that. Let's refresh this one. Okay, so I had the green and white yesterday. As you can see, I only got about halfway through it. So I started on high alert again because I trusted it so much last season. We'll play a little bit of it here. I like to change things up, variety and such. Oh, gotta get woken up here. Are they gonna slow down again? Well, this is a little more than usual. Okay. Equal teacher. That's interesting. So I missed yesterday's stream. The night before was absolutely horrible. Couldn't sleep anyway because just wasn't feeling good. And then we had water coming in the house in our front room. It rained all night long. We had caught a mouse in a mouse trap, but it didn't die, and it was like not far from our bed. So that was something else we woke up to having to deal with. It seems like it was something. What I don't know. There's at least one more thing. It seemed like there was just something all night long. There was just something else. It seemed like. I guess I didn't need to pay the 2 life for that. Oh well. So anyway, after all that, loss of sleep, and I still had to get up and take care of the water in the front room, which pretty much meant I wasn't going to be able to stream. So I missed yesterday, and then it turned into this downward spiral all day because I still had to, like I said, I was dealing with water, I was dealing with, just seemed like so many things. And then it just threw my whole day off. Just felt really depressed yesterday by the end of the day. So I cannot tell you how much I was looking forward to getting back on stream this morning after yesterday. Just a really rough day. But here we are. We're back playing this Arcades. So I also spent a lot of time the last several days, because I had started it a while back, and the last several days I've been working on the Mana Box app. I'm working on building a commander deck for Arcades. Yeah, I think our opponent is moving a little too slow to keep up with us now. They had to spend resources on removal that I just removed, yeah, and they know it too. They know it. When you spend that much resources to get rid of something that I just take right back the next turn, well, I don't know what is going on this morning. Computer is really having a hard time with Arena. There it goes. Harder than usual. Like I said, usually like once in the morning when it just gets started, it kind of lags a bit there. Well, maybe it's going to be that way all morning. I hope not. I sure hope not. There we go. Okay, so got our first win, so we got some coins for that. Made a decent stretch there. So I was doing some thinking. I've always thought about what it would be like to do stand-up comedy. And I think most people have probably at least thought about what it would be like to do it. We see people do it. We enjoy listening to it. For most people, it probably at least crosses your mind. But my guess is, for most people, they go, yeah, I can't do that. And I've pretty much been that way too. Like I've thought about stand-up comedy, and I always thought, yeah, that's not for me. But I think it's always been, I don't have the personality that people would find funny, but I also think it used to be a fear of being on the stage in front of people. And now that that's pretty much gone, now I'm like, oh, well, maybe I should reevaluate, could I actually be funny? Because I've been thinking about, let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that away. So what I've been thinking about is, I know that, comedians have to not only have a personality, but they have to put in a certain amount of work to sort of, hone their craft. And so while there is natural talent, there's work, which got me thinking, could I put in the work and maybe still make a meaningful go at it. And what does that look like? So I was thinking about areas of comedy that I would be interested in. And I was thinking about creating like niche things. Like, I don't know if I'd do like a YouTube video in a niche area. I don't know if you guys, so recently I found Uncle Roger on YouTube. And that may not, I don't know, for some people that might be, let's take away their card draw. I don't know, maybe you're familiar, maybe you're not. I find him hilarious. But one of the things I recognized was it is kind of niche, even though it still appeals to a very broad audience. But also, right now, you can't really do... I mean, they're starting to open up, but most venues aren't open. So he's really doing a good job with YouTube. My problem is, I don't know that I could do a great job producing a YouTube video. I mean, this goes to YouTube through streaming, but I don't really produce it. I just sit here. So I don't know if I'd be successful there, but I thought about, would I do something niche like that? And so I was thinking about some of the things that I am involved in right now. Magic Arena. Could I do some comedy based on this? You know, I do my deconstruction podcast. Could I do comedy based on that? And then I was sitting here thinking, instead of doing it as a niche, I could just make those things part of a routine. So now I might actually try to sit down and write a few bits. That could be interesting. Okay, so that went even, which got rid of Arcades, but I still have High Alert. You know, let's go ahead and get a second one. So instead of scrying that away, I'll have a backup. There, in case somehow our opponent gets rid of that one, we'll have a backup there. Hey! Jeff's on the chat. Good to see you. Okay. I think we're good. Maybe not. Maybe not. So, there is a lifelink. No, there's a creature a little too big. Oh, and that was probably the worst thing that could have happened, drawing a land there. Okay, if I swing with everything, at least a 3/3 gets through, and then we can use High Alert to untap a creature to block. So let's just do it. Okay. So still down to 3. And then we need to untap a blocker. Okay, so now we can block the 5/6 unless it gets removed, which is probably a pretty good chance it's going to. We'll see. Well, now the problem is there's too many blockers on the field. So we've got to draw something better than a land this turn. Or this might turn not our way anymore. Alright. Oh, and of course we draw another land. I don't think it's going to benefit us to swing with everything this time. I don't know, I guess I'll play one of these. Well, shoot. Now I think we're done. I don't know how we get out of this pickle. I don't know how we get out of this. That's not good either, but... Okay, well I have no choice but to block. So I guess we'll block here. So we have to take out 2 big creatures now, so yeah, we're done. It almost doesn't matter what we draw. We get an extra card draw here, so let's try it. Oh. Okay. Maybe we've got something here. I don't think so. But we have extra blockers. Okay, so the downside is we will have to sacrifice things because of the Obliterator. But I also have... Oh, I forgot. It's not... It's... Wow. That's funny. I forgot it's the amount of damage you deal to it. I was thinking it was only going to be 5 things. That's what I was sitting here thinking. I was like, oh, it'll just be 5. It's like, no, we're going to deal it all... We're going to deal it all 17 damage. That was hilarious. I just wiped my own board. Well, if you're going to go all out. We went out in a blaze of glory. Even if accidentally so. Oh, that's good stuff right there. I'll need to make a clip of that for sure. Oh, come on, computer. There we go. A blaze of glory. It just, poof, my board was gone. Oh. Oh. Excuse me, still waking up. So, such a better day though than yesterday. Gosh, I hated I had to miss being on here. Alright, how'd we do? We finished our green and white quest. And oh, Witch's Oven. I hate that card. It's not the card I hate so much as the combo that made it a thing. Okay, play 40 lands. Well, let's switch off. I mean, I don't know why we're not seeing as much success this season, even with the high alert deck, as we did last season. But I don't know. You know, I haven't played a lot of the Liliana's Contract deck. I'd like to play a little bit more of that. It's not going to necessarily help us play more lands, so I may switch up to something that's going to help finish that quest. But I don't know, this is such a fun, unique way to win. Not to mention the card itself giving you four, drawing four cards isn't bad. But I love alternate win cons in general. And this one's pretty fun. I haven't paid attention to Kaldheim to see if there's going to be good demons to support this deck. So that could be interesting. Yeah, I have no idea why this season is just, I don't know, such a rough season. Okay, this is a keeper. I wish I had more early game cards in hand, but having a contract in hand and Spawn of Mayhem will come out. This could work. So what I might do is intentionally not play anything on my first turn so that I can discard and have at least something in the graveyard so I can at least play one thing on curve. Because that'll at least make the Embodiment of Agonies a 1/1. And I say on curve, I mean it's still gonna, like I wasted a land drop as far as turns go. But see, since I've got all this big stuff, then I think having one more thing to play might come in handy. Especially since I could turn around and just sacrifice it to... Okay, there we go. Okay, Death Touch, but not Reach. You know, I could do that, but I think I'm going to not right now. The graphics lagged a bit there. I think the computer is telling me it's getting closer and closer to time to replace it. I have a five-year, I think we figure it's about a 5-year-old computer in the front room that had been my youngest homeschool computer for a few months, and then now it's just there, oh no, I'm not discarding that. What am I? Oh, I can discard a swamp. Anyway, so it's just there. So sometimes they'll want to get on and try to play a PC game, something, and that thing is just so worn out now. They can't hardly even get it to boot up and open a game, much less run a game. Okay. I need to get rid of Garruk. And getting rid of the creatures actually aren't going to help because these give him loyalty counters. So, what do I want to do? I think we just need to get a big enough creature out to attack him. So unfortunately, we're not on a great pace as far as getting our alternate win con, getting our demons out. I've got one demon. And I'm playing against a heavy removal deck. I think that's the thing. If we weren't playing against a heavy removal deck, it might not be so bad, but... And I can board wipe, but that's just going to, again, give Garruk all the counters. So I was hoping to attack with my creature that's gone. So now I'm going to have to board wipe to stay alive. So I think we're done with this game. Oh wow. Well, luckily I can remove it. Problem is I'm going to lose life when I do it. Oh, what is this? Destroy up to 3 target creatures with toughness X or less. How much mana can I produce? So that's... Oh, it's not quite enough. So... Let's... Up to 3 target creatures, if 10 or more, return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Nice. I need like one more turn to do that though. So that could bail us out. I don't know, only having 3 life doesn't give me much hope, but the only problem is I don't have... Oh, come on. Computer, come on, quit. Okay. The problem is, what do I have in my graveyard? Not good stuff. I think it actually will kill me if I do it, but I might do it anyway. Alright, where's the stronghold? Let's just do it. I think I might wipe myself out like I did last time, but I mean, when you're in the face of loss. So there's 8. Yeah, I think there's enough. Okay. I think Belzenlock, isn't that who that is? I think Belzenlock's ability is going to kill us. Maybe not, we'll see. Yep. Oh, no, it's just 1. Okay. That hurt. No, I have to sacrifice 1. Let's go there. So we were actually set up to trigger Liliana's contract. Again, heavy removal deck. It just stinks that that's what we're having to play against. Alright. Okay, well, we finally got rid of Garruk. I really need... I wish I could deal with that. So something's coming back next turn, probably Garruk. Let's actually go there, because the life link, if I can attack next turn with the life link, that'll keep me around a little bit longer. And then I just need to get 2 more demons on the board. Oh, there's 1 in hand. Yikes. Ah.
I've had enough of you.
Okay, well actually, this was the one I was hoping to keep. So we got a little bit of lifelink. This is probably what's going to kill us. Yeah, bringing Garruk back. And removal. I don't think we ever stood much of a chance, but we stuck around a while.
Stay on the trail.
I know, the thing is, I liked a lot of what I saw out of the deck this time. Having a Liliana's contract early, and then we had the win con set up. Again, just not the right matchup with all that removal. I don't even know if there's anything I can draw at this point to make it worth sticking around. I'm going to stick around just long enough to draw my next card. Oh, that's interesting. But there's lethal damage on the field, on the board.
I'm going to
Yeah.
never listen to the crickets. That's right.
All right. Well, that was actually to me entertaining enough. I'm gonna do it again. Because again, had it not been against such a heavy removal deck, we actually put our Wincon together. That was not too bad. Not too bad. Well, we're hovering around Plat 3 again. What about what about anybody else? I know it looks like Jeff is the only one here, but I can't say that for sure because sometimes it tricks me. I get tricked into thinking there's nobody here, and then all of a sudden somebody starts typing in the chat, and I go, "What?" Leaf Blade. That's a neat little name there, Leaf Blade. Okay, we do have a 3. Oh, still in Plat 2, not bad. Swamps, only got 2. I'm really banking on drawing some land, but I think I'm gonna bank it. I know this is one of those seasons. It's a really good thing you can't like drop out of a tier. Like you can drop within the tier. Like, cause I would probably be, if you could drop out, I might be down at like silver by now. Just been such a horrible season. Okay, so Tabarax is here as a demon, but the rest of his abilities do almost nothing. Because I don't think there are any other clerics in the deck at all. But I didn't want to spend wild cards on more demons, so I went with the ones that I had crafted already to fill the deck out. I don't want to sacrifice anything just yet, I don't think. Especially since it could have been countered and you still lose the sacrificed creature if it gets countered. I might bail on this match just because I don't think I want to sit here and play against such a heavy control deck, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just not interested in this. Counter. Everything's going to get countered, or board wiped, or both. Just not fun. Not today. Not today. And now I'm starting to think, am I playing with this particular deck? Am I going to get those matchups? Is that what the algorithm is going to give me? Because what I need to be playing against is something a little more creature heavy. Like white, or maybe even another, well, I was going to say another mono black, but that's not good because there's a lot of removal there. I don't know if I could keep up with like red aggro. I think green and white with their heavy creature. This is good too. I think because we have to set up what we're doing. I guess what I'm wondering is there enough? I just don't think there's enough demons in other colors is the problem. Say if there was enough in other colors, maybe I could venture into some other colors for other things to help out. Because part of the problem I'm seeing is we're so one-dimensional, and maybe even, I don't know, I wonder if maybe another color would help that. But what would the strategy be? Because we have to stick our demons on the field. Maybe a ramp. Maybe that would be a decent strategy. Try to just do it fast. Or maybe some kind of reanimation where we just put everything in the graveyard and then throw it all out at once. Okay. I don't think I'm going to worry about attacking right now. We got issues with this. Can't attack unless you control another creature of power 4 or greater, but we don't have any removal yet. Can't be blocked by knights or walls. Okay. I guess we need to block some of this damage even though we can't get rid of all of it. We are kind of in a pickle. Alright, let's go here. So I can get rid of one of these tramplers by blocking here. I'm trying not to get rid of the Nightmare Shepherd because it brings my stuff back. Now my problem is I'm not going to be able to even cast Liliana's Contract because I don't have enough life gain. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe bring in some life gain. There's got to be a way to retool this deck. Can I play this with the kicker? Oh, I can't kick it yet. Okay, well we have Death Touch here. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. We have to come up with life gain, because actually if I had life gain, I think I could play the contract and get by. Huh. Okay, I think going back to the drawing board with this deck makes me feel pretty good about giving it another shot. The question is, do we try to find it and stay mono black? Or do we go, because we could easily go white and grab some life gain. And if we go white, we could even maybe bring in things like Vanishing Light that I like so well. Okay. Well, let's go out on our own terms. Let's deal ourselves the last bit of damage. Alright. So we have to gain life. The other thing is if we can, maybe if we add white for life gain and some exiling, and we just kind of hold the board, then we don't need as many demon cards anyway, because we can hold our board. Alright, where'd that deck go? What's it? It would be a lot of fun to actually turn this into a viable deck. Because really I just built it just because I'd never done anything with Liliana's Contract, and I just really liked alternate win cons. So I was like, why not? Okay, I don't think there's enough other demons in other colors, but let's find out. Let's just start there. Protection from demons, I don't think that helps. I mean, I guess there is a possibility where that helps if somebody takes our stuff. Okay, so this is in that Reanimator concept, but put a creature card with even converted mana cost. But it's restrictive, and it's really too restrictive, I think. Okay, we could go red. And Rakdos Showstopper is pretty cool too. But I'm not using wild cards right now. I'm really saving what few I have for call time. Enters the battlefield at the top. 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an angel card, a demon card, or a dragon card from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest on. See, I think that's good, but not great, in my opinion. For whatever that's worth, I guess. What I'm wondering is Garuda worth it even if we don't do the companion and we don't play heavily into even the even part? Because we do have some with even converted mana cost. I just don't think we have enough. So I'm going to say no, that's not worth it. Okay, so now let's go back to... I still think white's the best way to go for life gain, if we go that route. But what does black have by itself? Probably not enough. I mean, there's a few life link here and there. I think life link is probably the best thing it has for gaining life, because it likes to use life as a resource. It doesn't always do a great job of giving it back. Yeah, I'm still thinking, but I think we might just abandon and go back to white. Yeah, I'm not seeing enough. I can't think of enough and just off the top of my head. Well, you do get 2 life there, but I don't know. I don't think it's strong enough. Gain 1 life each turn, but that's, again, not strong enough. I think we need stronger life gain, so I think we have to go white. Let's see. So we could slow things down a little bit and gain life. But what I'm really thinking is things like oh, where is it at? It's a 2 cost. Revitalization? What's it called? Revitalize? Is that the one I'm thinking? I think it's Revitalize. Yeah, Revitalize. So I think that could be helpful, and maybe other things like it. So let's go there. Wait, what was that one? Destroy target artifact or enchantment and gain 4 life. But what if there's not enough artifacts or enchantments to target? So I don't know if we want to go there. You gain 6 life. We could just go there. Okay, so if we go with those, and what if we... Let me think. So I do like having... Okay, we could eliminate those for banishing light and give us something that is a little more targeted. Or not targeted, but a little more well-rounded. Okay. We're going to need to, we're going to need to change our mana base a little bit here. Which means we probably don't need this stronghold. I don't know, maybe. We'll wait and see. I think I'm going to take that away, though. Keep that. That counts as a swamp. Okay, I'm thinking... Oh, what is this? I don't need that. I don't think we need that either. Some of these are just like throw in some extra demons so we can win the game. Whenever Soul Hunter enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, it does 1 damage to target opponent for each swamp you control. Maybe. I might not keep it, but maybe. I do like Ritual of Soot since most of our stuff is going to be a higher cost. We do have a few things that are 3. Do I have another one? The other thing is, let's go with an extra Nightmare Shepherd, because if we can have one of those on the board when we cast Ritual of Soot, we get a payoff too. Okay, I think I can drop some of these though. I do like having this one because it does have the lifelink. Well, this is early game removal. We might keep that. This doesn't really come in handy very often. Okay, so now our early game is life gain and removal, which leads us into potential 3-drop there for... this is an interesting one because it puts... I don't know. Let's pull that. So then we have Mayhem Devil, Doom Whisperer, lay down his contract. Now the question is, do we have enough demons or do we take too many out? I think we have enough. Because we're buying time to find them. Maybe we need card draw, but that's what Liliana's contract does, though, is give us card draw. We're also at 68 cards. I don't care for that. What do we got? 22, 23, 24. Although if we drop, that's still 27. Does that put us at 25? Let's try that. Oh, I didn't put enough. Let's go back. We're going to need more white mana. If we're going to have that much white in the early game. So maybe we drop the strongholds. And we drop... yeah, so what if we do that? Let's first see if there's more... Is that the way I want to go? Go scry. Yeah. How many did I add? Okay. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 24. Let's go one more swamp. Alright, let's try it. Is it any more viable now? Maybe, maybe not. But it should be fun. It makes me think. So I've got that. The Lich's Mastery deck that I really have enjoyed playing lately, although it just creates really long games, which is something I don't enjoy a lot. But the deck has been a lot of fun. But it just completely locks down the board and just waits until you get something big like Aether. Alright, let's go ahead and gain some more life and a card. Not bad. Oh, such simple removal, but it hurts so much. Okay. Okay, I don't need another contract right now. Although I guess it wouldn't have hurt to play it. Okay. Okay, so we can pay 2 life, target creature. Whenever you lose life, draw that many cards. Interesting. So we can go there and draw. Oh, this is going to be good. But I don't want to. I don't want to pay too much life right now. Let's wait. Oh, I guess I should have at least attacked. We might win this game in the air, if not with Liliana's contract. Yeah, I should have attacked. At least tried to win in the air. Okay. Interesting. Oh, see, now I'm thinking, yeah, if I would have attacked, I'd be so close to winning just with that. Okay, I'm gonna put another Nightmare Shepherd out because they can trigger each other if one gets targeted. Now, if there's a board wipe, I guess they would still trigger each other. Let's just hold what we got. Yeah, we're gonna just win this in the air if nothing happens this turn. In some ways, just stalling until we got Villas out. Villas is better than I thought here. Okay, so that's 3 life. That's not enough. Like, our opponent still has to do something here or we're going to win in the air. Don't think that's enough either. It's a really good card to lock down Planeswalkers, but that's it. This is where you scoop. Tapped out, yeah. So we basically can say we won that one in the air. But Liliana's contract, again, without the win con, still did a lot of work with the card draw. So that was good. I like that. Let's do that again. Ooh, I don't like this. I do. I do think this will work. Get rid of the Demon of Loathing, which actually is not even that great of a card, but we'll keep it around. I don't think I'm going to cut it from the deck yet. Okay, I see green. I think that's actually... Is this the same type of deck we just played? I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's going to be good. Oh. Interesting. What is this? Is this going to be based on counters or what? I don't know. I don't know what we're looking at. I haven't seen Sharktocrab in a long time. It's funny because we saw that card a lot when that set came out. But that's been a while. When did that set come out? 2 years ago? A year ago at least. I think it's been 2 years. Oh my gosh, time is flying. Okay, well that stinks. That's pretty bad when green has creature removal because I've got enchantment creatures. Oh well. So that's three mana. Have to keep that in mind. Alright, well, let's go back here. I mean, they could have another one, but we'll wait and see. This is interesting. I'm not sure what all we're going to see out of our opponent. Okay, so that taps a lot of land and puts a 5/5 and tapped our creature. Doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step, so it will eventually untap. I think we're actually gonna block here. Okay, so we'll have to put the counter there to keep that alive. But that also gave us the life gain. Nice. And put it back on the board and kept us from losing that life. So even though I usually hate blocking, that was by far, I think, the right call. Multicolored spells, okay. I feel like they're going to really push the 1/1 counter thing, is what they're looking to push. Which I guess makes sense. Whenever one or more 1/1 counters are put on a shark to crab. Okay. So yeah, definitely pushing the 1/1 counter in this deck. So is it going to be... Are we going to see something like Simic Ascendancy? Oh, we're going to see... Hydras. Interesting. The cool thing about Hydras is they're susceptible to Ritual of Soot because their converted mana cost is always just what's shown. So like this one's 1, which means we. I'm gonna wait because I'd lose that one in the process. So we'll wait. Again, I somehow managed to come up with a strong deck even without our alternate win con, which is what I was basing everything on. So, see, I had a bad feeling about that. I should have used the Ritual of Soot and saved Walk the Plank for something like that. And as soon as I played Walk the Plank, I knew I should have done that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go there. So yeah, not crazy about that call, but oh well. I hope I didn't cost myself the whole game with that play. I'm afraid I may have. Maybe I'll get lucky and pull either another Walk the Plank or a Banishing Light within a turn or so. It would be luck, but I'll take it. I need to get lucky. And pull something like that to go ahead and get this thing off the board, because I think I'm going to go ahead and Ritual of Soot to clear these two. See, now that hurts, because I would have liked to have had that on the field to get that back. Ooh, and that costs 4 as well. Will they draw a card? No. Okay, let's block what we can. And we have lifelink there. So that's not bad. Okay, let's get rid of what we can. We're still stuck with those. Man, I wish I would have played that differently. And I knew as soon as I did it, I should have played it differently. That's an interesting card for this deck. What an odd card to put in there. Like, everything else kind of had this 1/1 counter thing going. Kind of on theme. And then Consulate Skygate? So weird. Alright, let's go Demon Lord Belzenlock. Okay, so we got to walk the plank in hand. I think we're gonna let that through. It's gonna hurt our life total for sure. I think we take the damage. It hurts the life total, but I think we can deal with the rest of this if we can just get rid of that, which we'll be able to do with Walk the Plank. I still can't believe I used that other one at the wrong time earlier. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Because we can block anything else that attacks. We get rid of that. And we get another blocker. No need to attack. Yeah, I think by setting this deck up to buy time, going with the white, is the right thing to do. Ooh. We might want to get rid of that. Very interesting. So maybe the point of putting the Skygate in was just to have an unassuming creature out, so that we wouldn't mess with it. And then you put counters on it and equip it. Alright, let's go there. Oh, I forgot that one has reach too. Interesting. But didn't block with that one. Let's go ahead. Interesting. So far we've not seen much removal on our opponent's side, which means we may just be staying alive until we can get a contract out. Okay, so now they're playing off the card draw and counters, which is interesting. Otherwise, what do I? I have to say, this is interesting. So they're combining card draw and counters. But then still have some odd things. Like some things that just don't quite fit. Okay, so creatures you control with 1/1 counters on them can't be blocked. So they're trying to, I think they're trying to build up one fell swoop kind of thing. One unblockable attack. So what do I do about a unblockable attack? That's where I need another Ritual of Soot. That would be a really good draw. And we didn't get it. Okay, but we can scry and then draw. Okay, that's not as good, but we'll take that. Because at least it takes away the unblockable. Okay, so let's go here and take that away. And actually, I think let's pay the 2 life here to surveil. Yeah, let's get rid of these lands. And then draw again. Oh, nice. Okay. So, surely, if we draw 4 cards, we'll find a demon. Now we just have to hope our opponent doesn't draw the right cards. Hopefully they draw into some land or something. Because at the moment, we can block whatever they throw at us and stay alive. And even keep our demons alive. Okay, as long as they don't draw anything too good. And depending on what I draw with Liliana's Contract, maybe I can draw a lesser cost demon and then something like a walk the plank and get rid of something big. I think we got a shot. I think we got a real shot. Okay, see that? That's not bad. No cards in hand. The Stonecoil Serpent doesn't hurt us. I mean, it gives us something else we've got to block at some point. Ooh, that's a very needed card. Can we cast them both? We'll have to draw a land to cast them both, but there's probably a decent chance we'll draw a land. Ooh, draw. Oh, that wasn't the best land to draw, but that's okay. I'm actually going to keep that land this time. Let's go. I think I'm going to go with all 6 life here. Because now I can take some damage if I have to. Okay, I think unless they draw something really good like another one of those merfolk for the unblockable, I think we can stall long enough. I think we have to go Ritual of Soot next turn though, which is going to be huge. it's going to get rid of a lot of things. A lot of big things, too. So that's going to be another turn without placing our last demon, but that's okay. Okay, so we just have to survive this turn. Hopefully there's not a big attack here. Oh, that's going to hurt. Another Gargaroth. Can it be played this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it can be played this turn too. But it can't attack this turn. The question is, do they attack? See, I don't know why they're holding off their attacks so much. If they hold off one more turn, we're golden. I just don't know why. I don't think I would wait so long. What is that all about? Yeah, see, this is what hurts, because I'm going to have to let something through, I think. Well, not necessarily, because we get them back with the Nightmare Shepherd. Okay. Let's go there and there. We just gotta hope. Let's see. So we'll go Ritualist Set. Okay, we got to use this to clear most of the board. We can't use the contract yet. So let's get another demon on the board. Which, if we block with it, it comes back because of the Nightmare Shepherd. And when it comes back, and we finish, and we get to our upkeep with the contract, we win the game. I think we're there. I think we are finally there. I mean, it all depends on what our opponent has in hand. If they can unsummon something simple, can disrupt everything, but okay, loses all of. Oh, that hurts. Okay, but it still may be okay. Oh, but it becomes a frog. That's what hurts even worse. And I'm pretty sure I don't have enchantment removal unless I draw a Banishing Light, but that means I can't. So either way, I can't win on my next upkeep. Wow, that was the right card. It stinks when your opponent draws the right cards. Oh, we were right there too. We were right there. Okay. So if we block here, we still take 6, but we gain 3, so we basically take 3 life. or take 3 damage. I'm gonna not block with the Nightmare Shepherd yet. Well, maybe I should have, because even if I pull a Vanishing Light, it makes more sense to use it there than to get rid of that. Unless it's a timing thing, I don't know. How many swamps do we have? 3, 4. Well, I think we're done. I don't know how this is going to work. I think our opponent's about to start to draw too many cards for us to keep up with. Yeah, I just don't know. The trample really hurts. I mean, everything about this card hurts. Elder Gargaroth is just such a beast. And it stinks because it really all came down to a Frogify. Had that not been there, we had the game in hand. Oh, I got a sore back. Got me. I've been leaning down in here. Oh, I need to get stretched back up here. And that one can't block. That's almost a useless card. We're not in mono black, so the Swamp Thing isn't that big of a deal, and yeah. Oh well. I think we're just gonna no block and call it a good game. It actually was a good game. I need to retool which demons to keep, because that one doesn't make sense. Yeah, we'll tweak just a little bit more. Not now. Actually, I need to go at the moment. But this deck is turning out to be pretty fun. It's actually shown it's got the ability to win. We missed it there by just a hair. And I still go back to, I kind of misplayed early in the game with that Walk to Plank versus Ritual of Soot, which way I should have played those. I'll tweak a little bit some of the cards, because like I said, that last demon didn't even make sense, so we'll kind of tweak that a little bit. Maybe put back in some of the lower cost demons, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I got to go for now, but appreciate you hanging out with me. Not the most exciting morning, but it was just good to get back for me after having to miss yesterday. So, yeah, come back tomorrow. Appreciate you.